Police pursuits in Southern California. It seems like more often than not, drivers think they can outrun the law. So why do they run? And is the crime worth the punishment? CBS 2's Cristy Fajardo takes a look at what happens after the chase.
Solid red, solid red, solid red. Woo! Oh, 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 that's it.
High drama on Southern California roads and freeways.
Yeah, look at that. Whoa!
From world-famous Sunset Boulevard.
This is Hollywood and Highland. Look at the crowd control.
To tourists on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
More money coming out the window.
To a suspected bank robbery crew playing Robin Hood on the streets of South LA.
Here we go. That's a hard pit.
Like it or not, police pursuits are a way of life in our region.
Buddy, if you can hear us, why are you even running?
But what happens after the chase? We tracked down drivers in several recent high-speed pursuits.
This truck was fishtailing on wet roads.
I would never do it again.
This is Christopher Hale. He led Riverside Police on a chase through 2 counties while driving a U-Haul back in 2013.
I was hearing voices and things.
Hale says he was coming off drugs and was mentally ill at the time.
I had stuff like ordering me to go here and there, and I was following instructions.
They're trying to pit him. They are going to try to pit that truck.
Hale's surrender was seen on CBS 2 News. He says that night changed his life.
My brother saw it on the internet, and then they showed it to me, and they really shook me up when I saw it. I was scared about the repercussions from it.
Hale tells us he got the mental help he needed and didn't serve any prison time. But that may not be the case for the driver of this crash ending to a wild pursuit in the San Fernando Valley on March 29th.
They are going to get this guy.
This chase stands out because the driver led the LAPD on not 1, but 2 chases on the same night.
Hard turn right there.
The driver pulled a fast one on police by jumping into a friend's pickup truck under a freeway overpass in Burbank.
That is the suspect's vehicle.
For the people that were out there, I apologize to them. I was just trying to make it home to see my son.
The driver, Robert Lopez, spoke exclusively with us by phone from jail.
We're going 134 miles an hour.
Lopez says he's sorry if it put anyone's safety in jeopardy, but he felt he had no choice.
I know it was a big deal for nothing, but at the same time, like I said, I was just trying to make it home to my son. I even told the officer before the pursuit started, I popped my hand out the window and I looked at him and I said, "Officer, I have a license and a registration. I don't have anything on me." But he had me at gunpoint.
Yeah, look at that. Whoa!
And what about the donut-spinning, selfie-taking driver that led the LAPD on an epic chase through Hollywood in April 2016?
He's trying to get out of the way.
The former Marine mesmerized viewers with his stunt-like abilities. We spoke to Herschel Reynolds by phone. He's currently serving time in state prison, but he expects to be set free in July.
Definitely a very surprising ending.
Out of the 5 drivers we tracked down, only 1 faces the prospect of a long prison sentence, and that's because of charges not related to the chase. The CHP has no control over sentencing, but says the danger just isn't worth it.
Don't think that this is a movie, or don't think that this is something that will never happen. Pull over, stop. Because if it's a violation, it's just a simple citation, and we'll cite you and release you.
But no matter how fast they run,
well into the 100s.
Every single driver we spoke with learned a hard lesson after they ended up in cuffs.
There's no reason to run from the cops because you're not going to get away.
Cristy Fajardo, CBS 2 News.
Well, there you go.
Words to live by.
Those are some questions that people ask us all the time.
That's
what
right.
happens to people after the chases? So we showed you some examples, and you're right. It's the bottom line.
Yep.